Here, fluky, fluky, fluky. Here, fluky, fluky, fluky. Alright, so good afternoon, guys. It's after work. We're gonna try to catch some fluke sea bass, but at the end of last trip I put our bucktail that we were using last time and let it marinate in the gulp juice with the jig strip and everything. We're gonna put that on. Obviously a 1.5 ounce funky bucktail. It's probably a little too heavy, but we're just gonna put that on for now since it's been marinating. So we're ready to go. So we have a 1.5 ounce funky bucktail, munched off gulp to a jig strip, 25 pound fluorocarbon leader to a uni to uni, and then 20 pound braid to a Daiwa BG 3000, and a St. Croix Mojo inshore 7-foot medium power fast action. And we are going to get on that drift again. This isn't the spot we normally fish, but we just passed over a nice big rock on the bottom or some sort of structure, and it held a lot of life, ton of bait and everything. So we are going to go back and see what that has on it. Might as well. I mean, it's on the way, right? All right, so the wind's been blowing for the last like 2 days, pretty hard, like a northeasterly wind. So the water looks pretty dirty, but doesn't look too bad. All right, first drop of the day. Let's see. We should drift right over top of that. I just have to be careful. There's a lobster pot right over top of us. Looks like somebody's getting a safety check by the Coast Guard in front of us. Feels pretty rocky down there, so. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is a nice fluke. Wow, is the net ready? Yeah, wow, holy shit. Where is he? He's gonna show his ugly face right here. Oh yeah. No, stay there. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It's gotta be a 5-6 pound fluke. Woohoo! Probably on the 5 pound side. First fish of the day. First fish of the day is a solid at least 4 pound, 4.5, maybe 5 pounds. I'd say 4.5 to 5 pounds. All right, put him in the water. No, you're not going anywhere, buddy. Let's get back on that and see if we can catch another one. Hell yeah, new bottom. Never fished this bottom. I was actually pedaling along as I was heading out to my normal spot, and so there was a bunch of life on the bottom, so we stopped and did what we like to call an emergency drop, which is see something you like to see, turn around, do a drop, and it wound up paying off. That fish hit pretty aggressive too. I was a little concerned at how dirty the water is, but I thought maybe they'd be a little finicky today, but that, I mean, so far, that one, he hit me like a ton of bricks. I mean, I had 2 solid bites on him, and then it was just dead weight. Set the hook and boom. Nice sea bass. Hope it's not a sea robin. Haven't caught one of those in a while. Feels like a sea robin. I don't know, it's a nice little sea bass. Kind of fought like a sea robin. he's gonna go back. Now we're gonna measure this fish. I'd say he's a solid 23 inches. I'm gonna say 24. Oh wow, just over 23 inches. So he's 4 to 4.5, depending on his thickness. He's a little thin, so I'd say more in the 4-pound range. All right, I think if we don't get anything on this drift, we're gonna make a move to deeper water. Maybe we just got lucky with that one fish. We don't have too much time. We only have another like 3.5 hours. I mean, I know that sounds like a lot of time, but on a kayak, it takes a little longer to get places, so you always have to take that into consideration. Oh yeah, there we go. A little fluke. He's holding a little bit of weight. No, he's a tiny guy. He's just a feisty guy. We got plenty. Alright, so we're going to take this guy. I'm going to put him in the cooler bag. Seems to have chilled out a little bit. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go to deeper water. Seems like the tail end of the flood tide. So let's get out there before we lose it. Alright, well, we're out deeper. Put a gulp on. We lost our gulp. So we took the jig strip off, we put a gulp on. And I'm gonna wait till that tail gets munched off, then we'll put the jig strip back on. There we go. Looks like a sea bass. Definitely a sea bass. I feel like it's got much weight to it. But we had one surprise us last time. Yeah, no. Just a little guy. We're gonna get back on that spot. Here's Dan from Fishing Accomplished. No. Oh.
Yeah, I'm getting some bites. Got that one nice fluke?
Yeah, I got a nice 23-inch fluke.
Oh yeah, any others?
A couple shorts.
Yeah.
A couple sea bass that were just short.
Yeah.
Fuse, though. You know what a fuse looks like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's any break in the fuse, just replace it. You know, they're so freaking cheap.
Yeah.
They're like $1. Oh. Oh.
Bottom.
Yeah. I thought I felt freaking
Second, yeah.
Hey, look what I found. I was pedaling around to try to get my hook unsnagged. We found, I believe it was like a SP minnow or something. Oh, bomber. Nice. Cool find. Alright, let's try to get this bucktail back. Alright, so pretty much whenever I get snagged in the bottom, especially this bottom, it's pretty rocky. What I do is I just pedal up drift and put tension on the bucktail, and sometimes you yank it right out. If you get up tight and it doesn't work, try to get right over top of it like I am here, and sometimes you pull it out. You just want to make sure you don't put too much tension on that rod. You don't want to break the rod or mess the reel up. I usually keep the drag loose. That way, you know, if it puts too much tension on it, just peels a little bit of line. And in this case, I did not get it out, so now I'm just pedaling with the tide and just waiting for it to break, unfortunately. So we lost the bucktail on this one, but most of the time we're able to get it out. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Seems like a nice fish. Nice.
Biscuit?
Yeah, I think it's a nice sea biscuit.
Definitely struck before.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll take him.
Ah, gotta make a dinner out of that meal.
Yep. Probably only 2 pound, but not a monster, but an eater.
Oh yeah.
Little fluke. No. Give me that back. See you later, buddy. Little fluke. He's a small one. Man, the water's so dirty. Oh, it's tiny. It's tiny. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're destroying my gulp. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna rip that off. I'm gonna put a jig strip on. We're like right on top of this little hump. Gonna do a short drift and then we're gonna go home. Oh, it dropped right on top of this thing.
Wow.
What in the world? Seems like a nice sea bass. You know what? We're gonna take him home. A little desperate. He's a keeper. You know, we'll just throw him up there. Let him freak out so we can get back to fishing. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Fluke. And he's a shorty. He's a shorty. Whoa. Alright guys, we're gonna call it a wrap. So I mean, it was a pretty slow day on the water. We had some action. Got picked off a 23-inch fluke, two, you know, nice-ish sea bass in the 2-pound range. But the water's really dirty. It's been blowing here for like the last 2 days. So, I mean, it's murky. Like, you catch a fish and you can't, usually you can see it like 10 feet underneath the kayak. You can't see it unless it's like right on top of you. So, I think the murky water really had a big play in the how much action we had. So bringing home some meat, which is a good thing. So thanks for watching. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and if you have subscribed, thank you. If you haven't, hit that button, guys. All right, thanks for watching.